I'm probably gonna end up naming this vlog something asinine like staying motivated or getting things done. But the honest truth of the matter is that after 14 days, this is the first day that I just didn't feel like recording a vlog. I woke up feeling kind of crappy, and I had a fun game of Pathfinder, but as soon as I stopped playing, that sort of crappiness creeped back in. And for me, staying busy is a really good way to stave off feeling bad. It's one of the ways that I cope with some of the mental health stuff that I struggle with. And today just was a day where I didn't have anything scheduled after my show, and normally I can use those days to get a little extra done, you know, attend to emails that need emailing or run errands or whatever, but today I just ran out of steam and ended up just kind of laying around and trying to stay motivated and get up and do something, and then just not feeling the energy for it, which is, when you're as busy as I am, you can really feel the weight of all of the stuff you're not doing when you're not doing it. If I don't schedule time for relaxing, then time not working is just anxiety inducing. So instead of just like making an excuse and saying like, oh, I didn't feel like doing a video today, or oh, I wasn't feeling into it, here we are. So I'm making a video, and I guess I wanted to kind of talk to remind myself of the things that I do to help when I'm in a weird place or feeling depressed or just like not motivated to work. I know everybody has like their own tools, but maybe sharing some of mine might help next time you're feeling down and not really into doing whatever it is that you set out to do today. For me, unfortunately, sleeping is really important. If I could just not sleep, I feel like I would get so much done, but the body is the body, and the brain requires sleep, or else I think common belief is that I would go insane. I think that's what happens if you don't sleep. There's got to be movies about that, or like scientific studies, if you prefer science to, I don't know, fiction. But I know for a fact that I need to sleep, and if I don't get a variable amount of sleep between 6 and 8 hours, I can pretty much guarantee that my day will not go well, which is unfortunate for me because I have a hard time sleeping. I have a really hard time falling asleep, and when I wake up, I have a really hard time kind of getting on with the day. As cliche as it sounds, I really think that looking at computers and looking at my laptop and having my phone as close as I do really is contributing to that. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I think I need to start going to bed with my phone in another room, because I don't know about you, but the first thing that I do when I wake up is I look at the internet, and there's always so much stuff for me to pay attention to. I've always got emails to deal with, and I've got tweets to reply to, and it can be a really overwhelming way to start the day. Somebody said to me the other day that looking at your phone first thing in the morning lets somebody else decide how your day is going to start. And I've been thinking about that a lot the last few days. And I don't think that's smart for me to do anymore. So I'm gonna try it. I got a new alarm clock, and I got my phone, and I'm gonna put it in my office, and that's where it's gonna live. And I'm gonna try to spend less time just in general worrying about my notifications, which is so hard to do. You know, I'm not advocating for a digital free life or an escape from social media, because those things are massively valuable, both to me personally and generally as social tools. You know, I wouldn't have any social outlet at all, really, if it wasn't for Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. But I think I gotta spend some time in my own head, some time with me, especially at the beginning and the end of the day. So that's number one, better sleep, if not more of it. Just try to orchestrate a better experience, letting my brain wind down and letting my brain wake up. Another thing that I'll do when I'm feeling stressed out or feeling like I am caught in a negative feelings loop is go for a walk. That's a little bit difficult to do right now because it's the middle of winter, and the middle of winter in Vancouver means it rains all day, every day. And it's only light from about 8 in the morning until about 3:30 in the afternoon. But it's less about the weather than it is about just getting out of my space. as somebody who works and lives and spends most of my time here, like in my room or in my office or downstairs, I don't leave the house unless I mean to. You know, I don't have any incidental travel that occurs. Sometimes just getting out and going for a walk can be a big deal, just as a break in the habit of the day. I went out this morning before Pathfinder and I got some fresh air and I got rained on real bad and I felt a lot better as a result. And I think that it's something I can overlook a lot of the time or just find ways not to have time for. That's a big trick too. So breaking the habit, breaking the ritual, getting out of the physical place that's stressing me out or making me feel bad and getting out in the world and sometimes taking pictures or just walking around the neighborhood gets my brain into a different space. I think on the long term, the most useful thing that I have to stay motivated and to keep working, because I work so much, is like a sense of accountability. And I don't mean that in the sort of social responsibility sense. I mean in the sense of accountability in saying clearly that I'm going to do something and then holding myself accountable to doing that thing. Not agreeing to things I don't want to do and doing the things I say I'm going to. So whether this is a stream schedule, right, where you know I'm going to be online at a certain time, or continuing a project every day like Vlogmas, or whether it's just accountability to my own self by writing down every day the things that I plan on doing that day, that can really help me do them. Because then at the end of the day, I can look back at my schedule and say, hey, all right, here's the 8 things I did today, or here's the 5 things I did today. I did some shows, I did some work, I edited a vlog, and I feel accomplished. And for me, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of having done something really helps me deal with the moment-to-moment stress of doing the thing. You know, looking forward to that moment of putting it aside and saying, there, now it's done, I have done it. Or at the very least, passing it along to the next person. As often happens with collaborative stuff. So today, just as a matter of trying to help myself get into a good headspace, what I set out to do today was play a game of Pathfinder and edit those Pathfinder VODs, put them up on YouTube. So I've done the show and I cut the VODs and I'm ready to upload them, so I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done here. I also need to eat. Eating and drinking water on a regular schedule is super important and I'm so bad at it. So I'm gonna make dinner. So the next thing I'm gonna do is upload those VODs, and while they're uploading, I'm gonna make dinner. When I'm done dinner, I'm gonna finish this vlog by editing it in Premiere and posting it on YouTube. And that is the last thing that I have to do today, and I'm going to reward myself with some time to just relax and listen to music and read a book and not look at Twitter, and put my phone in the other room, and I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. And that's my plan for waking up tomorrow and feeling better. So what do you do when you don't feel good? What helps you get out of a slump? Because I certainly don't have all the answers, and it would be nice to hear some alternative options. So what do you think? Give me a hand. And here's hoping for a better tomorrow. See you then.